talking about punching a time clock and working 9 to 5. We're talking about working around the clock, rain or shine, hot or cold, because crops and animals won't wait. Jimmy knows all about it because he lives it. And Jimmy knows what you're going through because he goes through it too. He's here to talk about it. It's seed and feed, chemicals and compost, vaccinations and irrigation. It's time for Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
Hey, good day to all you great stewards of the land. It is Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark, brought to you by First National Bank and Trust of Elk City and Sayre, Oklahoma. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, everybody. Boss is on his way to get the new penny news. The release is in the morning, but again, you can, let's see, if I remember right. Hey, Jared, or Aaron, is the digital penny news comes out at midnight, or is it already out? Comes out at midnight.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Midnight this morning.
Yeah, cool. So, hey, I'm not the sharpest cat around here, so I got to ask around here. So, anyway, it's out. You can see it online on pennynews.com, and it comes out before, yeah. So, anyway, cool stuff. All right, let's take out some temperatures. Man, Panhandle, very, very northwestern Oklahoma. You guys got it made the last week. 76 degrees at Boise City, 79 at Beaver. I'll have your Beaver County Stockyards report coming up here in just a little bit. And 82 at Slapout, 87 at Arnett, 83 at the May Ranch, 91 at Camargo, 93 at Cheyenne. Home of Cash Daddy. He didn't get any cash this weekend. He didn't play very good, but he knows it. But that's no cash this weekend, Cash Daddy. 101 at Hollis, 99 at Hobart. What Eastern Oklahoma, man. Unless you're in the water, it stink to be over there. Yeah, tell us something we don't know. I know. I am telling you something you don't know. It's cool. It's hoodie weather up there in the Panhandle. You didn't know that, Cotton King. Just triple digits all over the place over there in Eastern Oklahoma. So it's not good. All right. I knew it. So I'm going to update you again. I've updated you every day. Yeah, you're a sharp cat. All right. The county burn ban status changed again. Bear with me here. Texas, you're back in the burn ban up in Texas County, that is, up in Oklahoma Panhandle. Harper, Woodward, Major, Dewey, Custer, Kingfisher, Canadian, Ouachita, Caddo, Grady, Stevens, Jefferson, Cotton, Comanche, Caddo, Kiowa, Tillman, Jackson, and Harmon counties. Only counties out here in western Oklahoma on the main part of the state that doesn't have a burn ban is Greer, Beckham, Roger Mills, Ellis, and Blaine County, and Woods and Alfalfa. Beaver and Cimarron counties in the Panhandle. Texas Panhandle, everybody has a burn ban. The whole thing. You draw a straight line from Roswell, New Mexico. I'm just talking a straight line. I know this is not in Texas. All the way over to just south of Wichita, Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas. Everything north of there is basically in a burn ban. So anyway, I had the privilege of attending the Southwest District of the Oklahoma Farm Bureau district meeting last night at Simon's Catch here in Elk City. Full crowd. Amazing. Everybody was there, plus some, and it was good. That catfish, but man, it was very good. As far as I'm concerned, it was a very good, productive meeting. The only people I didn't see there was Monty Tucker and Danielle, but they had a reason for not being there. Now I got news on that coming up. There was a good meeting, good productive meeting, lots of things they were talking about. I didn't bring my paperwork in with me, but they were talking about things that'll be discussed this year at the county level as far as like water, data centers, the New World screwworm, the Asian longhorn tick, and news on it too coming up. They actually think they've got a vaccine for that or some medicine for it to treat it. No, it has to be pre-treated, according to that vet. Anyway, that's coming up. And other stuff, it was a good meeting. Stacy, it's not Tracy, but Stacy, the state Oklahoma Farm Bureau president, got up and gave a really good deal. Lots of good information there. So thanks for having me there. And like I said, it was great. I almost caught Jimmy Taylor singing, but he backed off on the mic a little bit when we were doing the national. Or happy birthday. It's a happy birthday. So Tracy and I got a kick out of that. But it was all good. Good meeting. And then Monty Tucker was on last week talking about the Red Dirt Shooting Club auction that they had last night, and it was 100% crazy good. Thank you for everybody that came in and helped out with raising money for the Red Dirt Shooting Club. It benefits people outside of Beckham County too. So it was very, very good. So I got 2 questions for you today, and you can win a prize on either one of these questions. One of the questions is going to pertain to this auction, and the other one, obviously, is my normal Wednesday Taylor Ranch question of the day. So I'm going to do the Taylor Ranch question of the day first segment, and then later on the show, I'll do the Red Dirt Shooting Club, because I'm going to ask you how much they sold 2 inches of rain last night. They auctioned off 2 inches of rain, and I want you guys to guess how much it brought. But that's a question for later on. They raised $38,000 in the live auction and $8,000 in the silent auction in games. $46,000. That's crazy. So that's breaking news, and it's awesome. It is very good. So congratulations to great job raising money at the Elk City Golf and Country Club last night. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what happened overnight in our big old world of agriculture first, all right? Soybeans and corn futures were higher as the Pro Farmer Crop Tour flagged some concerns about crops in Indiana and Nebraska. Crop Scouts estimated an average of 1,318.64 pods in a 3x3 foot area, Indiana, down from 1,376 pods a year earlier. Pods in a 3-foot row fell more than 6% year over year. Moisture levels were high in Indiana due to excessive rainfall in the past week. Flash flood warnings and watches are in effect in parts of Indiana and Illinois this morning. Corn yield in Indiana is forecast at 183.5 bushels an acre, down from 193.8 bushels a year earlier. That's 10 bushels. That's quite a bit. Scouts in Nebraska estimated soybean pods in a 3x3 foot area at 1,219.62. That's down 10% on an annual basis. Moisture levels were also high in Nebraska, up 8.2% year over year. Corn yields in Nebraska are forecast at 163.6 bushels an acre, down from 179.5 bushels last year. Ear count is expected to fall 5.2%, according to Tour data. Okay, soybean futures for November delivery jumped 11 cents overnight on the Chicago Board of Trade to $12.27 a bushel. Soy meal was up $1.80 at $320.60 a short ton, and soy oil added 0.64 cents to 70.27 cents a pound. Corn futures for December gained $0.015 to $4.89.5 a bushel. Wheat futures for September delivery rose $0.25 penny to $6.81.5 a bushel, while Kansas City futures were down 4.5 cents to $7.39 a bushel. Speaking of that, last night at the Farm Bureau meeting afterwards, one of the gentlemen attending there come up to me since I know he's listening. I'll get his head bigger than what it is and let it swell up bigger. He said he really enjoyed the show last Friday with the Cotton King Jimmy Rhodes on there. Why? I don't know, but he did. He said, you two are kind of like a Laurel and Hardy. So, hey, speaking, Cotton King, you're listening. I know you are. Text me your cousin's name because he's going to be in the Elk City Rodeo that we talked about. I forgot what his name was. Sorry. He's going to be in the Elk City Rodeo Champions coming up Labor Day weekend. There we go. The pace of cattle slaughter is expected to slow in the second half of the year, while marketings in 2027 are forecast to decelerate, according to the USDA in a monthly livestock, dairy, and poultry outlook released yesterday. Beef production in 2026 is now forecast at 24.967 billion pounds. That's down 4% year over year amid slower than previous anticipated pace of steer and Dane McPhail. There we go. Thank you. Let's see here. Heifer slaughter in July and August. The pace of slaughter in July was the lowest since 1970. Output in 2027 now is projected at 24.98 billion pounds, down by 220 million pounds from the month earlier forecast. That's a lot of beef. The production and reduction came as fewer feeder cattle are expected to be placed in the second half of this year and slower forecast pace of steer and heifer slaughter, the agency said. And as Brandon and I was talking about yesterday, Brandon is kept saying, he said it 3 times now in the last 4 months. Sometime in the next 3 to 5 to 6 months, there's going to be a big hole in the beef. So we'll see if that happens. I honestly 100% agree with him. So anyway, National Weather Service, what do they got for our farm belt? Flood warnings and watches have been issued for most of Illinois and Indiana, especially in the central part of both of those states. 1 to 2 inches may occur today, and flash flooding is going to happen. So there you have it. All right, Taylor Ranch question of the day. Listen to this very carefully. It's not a tough question. So, this is for a set of the 3 amigos of the Taylor Ranch beef sticks. They're awesome. The original, the barbecue beef, or not barbecue beef, but the sweet barbecue, and the Jesus one, the one I named Jesus, jalapeno and cheese. So really good. I love them. Since June 3rd, listen carefully now, June 3rd, when the first case of New World screwworm was identified, there has been a total of 45 cases in the United States. Here's the tricky part. Listen, how many of those remain active as of August 13th? How many of those cases of New World screwworm has remained active as of August 13th? Not yesterday, not today, but August 13th. A, 3, B, 5, C, 8, D, 11. A, 3, B, 5, C, 8, or 11 for D. Let's take a Taylor Ranch break, and we'll be right back.
Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
Hay wrap is what people use in their balers, the farmers, when they want to, baling up hay. It wraps it up is better than twine. So it's like one consistency holds everything together, lasts longer, easier to cut off. Well, we started selling it because we got asked for it because nowhere around here to really buy it, the good kind of net wrap that we have. So we found a vendor that's good price, and now we carry it. Well, we've got it. Camrock is right south of Fred's Steakhouse in Elk City, Oklahoma.
Hey folks, this is EJ Gredeman with ASCO Equipment out of Elk City, Oklahoma. If you need rental equipment, I got your back. From excavators to wheel loaders, telehandlers, and forklifts, we rent the brands that you know and trust. With flexible terms, responsible service, and expert support, we're here to keep your job on track. Need equipment? We're on it here at ASCO Equipment. Visit ASCOEQ.com or stop by our Elk City branch, 513 West 20th here in Elk City, Oklahoma, or you can just give me a call, 580-243-9233. Appreciate it, folks, and y'all have a blessed day.
A man called the shop and asked Lyle if they fixed tractor tires out in the field. Lyle said, yes, they did. The man asked if Lyle had a 710 70R38. Lyle said, yes, they did. And Lyle asked where the tractor was. Do you know where Crawford is? The man asked. Lyle said, yeah, he knew. Can you come today? Lyle said they could. And they did. All the way from Blair to the northwest corner of Roger Mills County. Lyle Shaw at Blair Tire and Feed knows you can get tires just about anywhere. All he has to sell is service.
You want to start your own business and do something you love. It's exciting, but you've got a lot on your mind. Will customers buy what you're selling? What about overhead costs? Do you have the money to get started? Plenty to consider before jumping headfirst into this thing you love. It just so happens that helping people start and grow a business is something I love. I'm Kyle Killoffer at Great Plains Bank in Elk City, member FDIC. People tell me I'm a good listener. When you're ready to start your business, come tell me about it.
This is the Elk City Livestock Auction Market Report for Friday, August 7th. 2,078 head were sold. 4 head of steers at $378 brought $505. 13 at $413 brought $465. 6 at $475 brought $475. 12 at $551 brought $410. 8 at $681 brought $335. 7 at $766 brought $342.50. 9 at $769 brought $340. 12 head of heifers at $427 brought $420. 4 at $469 brought $400. 5 at $483 brought $380. 7 at $490 brought $377.50. 3 at $675 brought $325. 9 at $733 brought $332.50. Butcher cows $80 to $176. Butcher bulls $170 to $236. Bred cows $16.50 to $4,500. Pairs $22.50 to $39.50. Elk City Livestock Auction 3202 South Highway 6, Elk City, Oklahoma. Sale every Friday at 9 a.m. To consign, call Brandon Hickey 580-497-6095.
Out here in western Oklahoma, you don't need fast-talking city dealers or slow-walking service departments when it comes to your work trucks and your family's SUVs. You just need honest folks from around here who want to be your dealer and want to take good care of your vehicles up the road. So come see us at any of our 3 Lipscomb dealerships off I-40 in Elk City and Sayre for your next new or pre-owned vehicle backed by almost 50 years of quality service. Lipscomb, locally owned, family owned since 1979.
Jimmy's all wound up and ready to go. Here comes more of Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
All right, a large grass fire down in Greer County around Willow along the highway, according to the picture that I just received. So be careful in that area. If you got cattle or anything in that equipment, any close to that fire, it looks like it may be north of Willow just a little bit. I got on my watch duty. It's not reported on there yet. So anyway, be aware, a large grass fire. Thank goodness that the wind's not blowing, but I just checked the Mesonet, and there's some wind coming that way, but it's up along the South Canadian River just right now. It ain't quite down in that area yet, so be aware, everybody with fire vehicles. Stay away. Let the firefighters do their job without any parties going on there watching fires. I don't need that, so stay away, please. And then looked like there was some electrical lines in towards that fire, so the whoever be PSO, Harmon County or North Fork, whoever, stay out of the way over there, please. All right, let's check out some Lipscomb dealerships weather out in the Texas Panhandle. Wellington's 99, heat index 96, humidity 20, dew point 51, calm winds there. Peak wind gust today, 2 miles an hour, and no rainfall, no red flag minutes, 8-inch soil temperature, 93 degrees. All right, let's see what the board's doing as of right now. Grains, there we got it. Kansas City wheat, September 756 up 12 3/4. December 771 up 13. Chicago wheat, December, $6.92, up 11.5. September corn, $4.68, up 5 1/4. December, $4.93, up 5 3/4. Soybeans, September, $12.19, up 18.5. November, $12.34, up 17 3/4. Soybeans for September, or soybean oil, September, $69.97, up 28. Soybean meal, September, $3.17, up 4. October, $3.19, up 4.44. And December, $3.23.60, up 48. Excuse me, I had to get that out of my throat. Still in there. September oats, down 3/4 at 3.30. December, $3.49, down 1/4. See what cattle's doing today. When I looked earlier, it didn't look good, and it still doesn't. All right. Live cattle, October, $217.92, down 1. December, $218.02, down 117. Feeder cattle, August, $337.75, down 147. September, $330.52, down 282. October, $323.47, down 285. November's down 312 at 315.50. Lean hogs, October, 81.42, up 70. And what is oil doing today? It's up $2.06 at $87 even. For September, natural gas creeped up a little bit at $2.83 for September. And there you have it. So anyway, the question, I got a lot of, little bit better every day. So yes, I have a winner. I will, I notified them that they've won the deal. Lots of participation today. Big old fire by Willow, Jimmy. Yep, I got that. And actually, the person that answered it right is the only one right so far. Well, one other person, but they didn't give their name out. So the correct answer to the Taylor Ranch question of the day, bear with me a second. Let me go back in here and get you. Since June 3rd, when the first case of New World screwworm was identified in Texas, there has been a total of 45 identified cases in the United States. How many of those remain active as of August 13th? A, 3, B, 5, C, 8, D, 11. Correct answer is A, 3 cases. So let me go to my mail here and let's see what's happening as of today. And easy for me to find. According to this, there are no new confirmed cases reported today. To date, 46 screwworm cases have been recorded across 17 counties, including 4 active cases and 42 inactive cases. So, producers are encouraged to remain vigilant, report suspicious wounds, and follow movements required in infected areas, according to that. Also, late last week, I reported a couple of missing calves here in around Elk City, actually, from Officer Huckabee down there at Mangum. I'm going to say it again because neither case have been resolved. Missing black heifer with red number 12 ear tag weighing 400 to 450, 2 miles north of the Elk City High School on 1990 Road. Missing since the 5th of August. Also missing south of Merritt School, actually, missing 2 whitish red calves weighing 400 to 500 pounds south on Merritt Road and a 1/4 mile east on 1180 Road from north side of the road. No brands or ear tags. Missing since also 8/5, August the 5th. If seen, call Agent Huckabee at the Oklahoma Department of Ag, 405-570-0284. If you want me to text you that number, let me know. I'll send it to you. And they have no luck finding those calves yet. There you have it. All right, let's see what happened at Beaver Monday and yesterday. On the feeder part, compared to last sale, due to limited receipts last week, no trend was set. Demand was good. Quality ranged from plain to average with a few attractive. Today's sale was very erratic. Buyers and sellers likely what did they spell there? Hang on here. Carefully monitored boards of trade as the sale progressed. And that's what Brandon said happened Monday at Western Oklahoma. The fall calf run has begun. Calves there were that were unweaned, unvaccinated, plain, or those lacking in condition took the hardest hits today. Calves and feeders that were weaned 60 days or more in fair to good conditions, at least one round of shots, and those with any genetic background held strong and steady throughout the day. Supply included 100% feeder cattle. So I'm going to go to their report, and we'll go through it real quick. Bred heifers, there was 5 head, average weight 841. They looked like they were anywhere from 2,200 to 23. 12 was the highest one. Bulls, there was 40 head of bulls, average weight 1,553, average price 206.20, 3201.49 per head. Big boys up here, there was 2 black bulls. Top one was 2230, brought 226. It was top seller, brought $5,039. And then there was a Hereford bull, weighing 2,055, brought 217, 44.59 per head. And there was a Charolais bull down here from a buddy down in Greer County, weighed 1,485, brought a little over $3,000. All right, bull calves. Let me find the end of them. There they are. There was 73 bull calves weighing 478, brought 362.80 average, 1735 per head. Cows, there was a bunch of them. Hang on here. I got this report. I got to go through it very carefully here. There was 702 cows sold, average weight 1205, average price $198.53. $2,392 per head. What's next on the agenda? Heifer calves. Scroll through here. There was 633 heifer calves, average weight 433, average price $397.25, $1,720 per head. And let me go back. I want to see what the heavier weight ones we're bringing here. There was 39 of them, black heifer calves weighing 545, brought $1,972 a piece. So pretty good. You got into 5 weights, they were all anywhere from 1,800 to not quite 2,000, but close. 60 black heifer calves here weighing 499, brought $1,834 for information if you're thinking about selling. Heifer yearlings, 636 of those, average weight 709, average price $326.33 per hundredweight, $2,1300 per head. Just a few of those. 88 mixed heifers weighing 644, brought $23.19, and there was 26 mixed heifer yearlings weighing 935, brought $27.03, and 792 weight mixed heifer yearlings brought $289, almost $2,300 a piece. Not bad at all. All right, cattle pairs. There were 16 sold there. Average weight 1,539, 261.93. Average was a little over $4,000 per pair. Steer calves. What do we got here? 698 of those. 455 average weight. 445.39 per hundredweight. $28 over $2,000 average. There was 56 black steer calves weighing 295, brought 1,700. Even with the market down, they're still good. Let's see here. 400. Here's some mixed steers. 390 weight, brought 1,645. Let me back up here a little bit on this page. I used to be able to scroll through this. I can't do it anymore. 93 black steers weighing steer calves, that is, weighing 414, brought 2,089. There was 54 black steers weighing 502, brought $22.82 per head. And then there was 43 black steers weighing 580, brought $22.83. All right, let's get to the yearlings. Let me find the yearlings here. Quite a few of those. There we go. 2,389 steer yearlings, 813 average weight, $337.92 per hundredweight, $2,746 per calf. What am I? Something wrong? Oh, thought me. They're always coming in here. They never go in and bother anybody during their show. It's always me because I'm always messing crap up. 46 black steer yearlings weighing 522 brought $22.51. 13 mixed steer calves weighing 618 or yearlings weighing 618 brought $21.63. Let me back up here a little bit, get some 7 weights, some heavy 6s. How about that? 197 mixed steer yearlings weighing 696 brought $25.75. 133 mixed steer yearlings weighing 771 brought $26.65. 115 mixed steer yearlings weighing 853 brought $28.23, and 112 mixed steer yearlings weighing 858 brought $2,800. And let me one more, and then we'll be done. I promise you. Black steers yearlings weighing 936 brought $3,054. So the heavyweights are still bringing in some pretty good, especially the weaned ones, according to what they're saying. Okay, here's the question I got for you for a Great Plains Bank hat and pair of leather gloves. And they are today's sponsor of the Heyday Wednesday coming up in the last segment. And so here's your question. So last night at the Elk City Golf and Country Club, Red Dirt Shooting Club had an auction. And they auctioned off 2 inches of rain. Person closest to the good guess, and I already know what they brought, what it's worth. Tell me the amount. 580-225-9697. How many dollars did 2 inches? How many dollars is 2 inches of rain really worth? So anyway, how much did it bring at the auction last night? Fowler Agency text line 225-9698. What did 2 inches of rain bring? And it'll be surprising what it brought. So there you have it. Let's take a Taylor Ranch break. We'll be right back.
Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
So that's where I think our conservative nature comes in. The way we handle our depositors' money, we don't do a lot of risk taking on that side. We like a lot of singles and doubles. Man, they are great. They add up. You can hit a home run every now and then, but man, you can strike out too trying to swing for the fence. And everybody's seen the news lately. There's been a couple banks that have gone down, and the games they played, we're not even in there. That's not something we want to do. I'm Jason Redd, and I help make the difference at First National Bank and Trust of Elk City and Sayre.
Member FDIC.
Every farmer and rancher knows nutrition is key when it comes to getting the best out of every animal. High Pro Feeds has built their reputation on providing the best nutrition possible. Their commitment to nutrition is unwavering. High Pro is a name you know and trust. Buy the best and get the results you deserve. Hobart Farm and Garden is your trusted High Pro Feeds dealer, providing quality feeds in bulk, bags, or sacks. Visit them online at hobartfarmandgarden.com.
Meet AgSense 365 from Valley. They've combined their best in-class remote irrigation management applications into one powerful platform. Easily manage everything from pivots to pumps and more, anytime, anywhere. All with AgSense 365. Contact Knutson Irrigation at 1-800-373-9325 today to learn more about AgSense 365, the most intuitive app for remote irrigation management. Online at KnutsonIrrigation.com.
Do you know Mickey Lively with Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance? If you do, you already know this about him.
When people meet me and get to know me, I think they do truly walk away with a feel of, you know what, when that guy says something, he means it. He means what he says what he means. I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell people up front, hey, I might not be able to beat that price. One thing that I always do when I meet with a client or with a new customer, I look over all their insurance stuff. And there are times I hand it back to them and say, hey, you've got great coverage at a great price. If you're not happy with your agent, let's look at making a change. But if you don't have any issues with them, hey, you got another set of eyes that looked at your policy and you've got good coverage, you don't have anything to worry about. That goes a long way, because a couple of years from now, they may have a rate increase. I'm Mickey Lively, and I work for Oklahoma Farm Bureau, and my office is located in Greer County.
Mickey Lively in Oklahoma Farm Bureau in Greer County.
Call 782-3827. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies.
Kent Watkins here with SCI Agritech in Elk City, Oklahoma. We're excited to announce we are now a dealer for Terraplex Ag drones. These drones are American built. And of course, we have the best feed and minerals for your livestock, along with our Spiz ProGrow lawn fertilizer and pasture and range herbicides. Remember, we sell to Texas customers as well and welcome your business. Stop by or give us a call at SCI Agritech on South Randall in Elk City. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook for the latest updates and information.
As a farmer or rancher, you're always looking for ways to save time and money. The Apache Hay Wagon from Everett's Welding in Visay, Oklahoma will help you do just that. The Apache Hay Wagon eliminates 80 to 90% of hay waste with its unique design. It hauls multiple bales, saving you time and money. Go by Everett's Welding today and ask to see the Apache Hay Wagon. You'll be glad you did. You can also visit them online at everettswelding.com.
He loves talking about farming and ranching. Here's more of Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
All right, according to my Watch Duty app, the vegetation fire there is 1.8 miles north of Willow. Looks like it's right there where 34 and 283 come together there. We call it the Y. And anyway, said resources are on scene and unknown size, but it's putting out a lot of smoke. I've got people texting me, telling me about it. All right, let's check out some Lipscomb dealership weather up in northwestern Oklahoma. 85 degrees at Buffalo, 86 is what it feels like, 64 dew point, humidity 49, southeast winds at 10 miles an hour, the wind gust up to 16, 1.54 inches of rain in the last 10 days, 3-day average bare soil temperature 85, sunset 8:26, 30% chance of rain showers today, 100 degrees for a high, partly cloudy, 71 for a low tonight, hot, and no wind tomorrow, and a high of 100 degrees. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. Okay, well, since I know SugarDaddy.com is watching from Delhi today, I had this I wanted to talk about anyway, but Case IH adds a 16-row Nutri-Tiller 1000 for a higher capacity strip till. It looks pretty cool. I know it's red, but it looks pretty cool. Case IH expanded the Nutri-Tiller 1000 series strip till implement with a 16-row configuration that is designed to help farmers cover more acres when paired with a 2000 series early riser planter and active implement guidance for precise placement and uniform emergence. By offering the new 16-row folding mounted toolbar configuration on the Nutri-Tiller 1000 series, we are helping farmers cover more acres while improving soil health during this time, which involves when every minute count, said David Brennan, planner marketing manager at Case IH. From there, pairing it with the 2000 series early riser planner creates an ideal agronomic partnership for improving soil health and starting the season off strong. There you go, Sugar Daddy. You sold those calves money. You can afford to buy one of these. And it looks, I don't think you got a tractor big enough to pull that thing. It looks complicated too. So you need maybe you need to buy you a new tractor. There you go, Mr. One Tractor Guy. Got that. All right, let's go to the text line and see what's happening with that. See if anybody guessed. $38,000? Really? They wished. One guy said on the 2-inch rain that they auctioned off last night, he said 2-inch brought twice what a 1-inch would have brought. That's funny stuff. Nobody's really even close. Some of you are way high and some of you are a little low. So anyway, it's still up there. Here's my question. I'll do it one more segment before we get into Heyday Wednesdays. What did 2 inches of rain bring at the live auction last night at the Red Dirt Shooting Club's fundraiser at the Elk City Golf and Country Club? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, maybe 4, maybe 8, but not 38,000. So we'll see what guesses. And if you're just playing along, don't send me your name. But if you want to win this pair of leather gloves, Great Plains leather gloves, and Great Plains hat, pretty nice hat. 580-225-9697 is the Fowler Agency text line. Let's go ahead and take our last break. When we come back, we'll got Heyday Wednesday coming up. Don't have a lot to add from last week, but some of it's still available. I know some of the people on social media said they bought some of the hay that I announced last week, so we'll see what's going on. And if you got some hay for sale and you want to sell some, 580-225-9697. Let me know. And if you're looking for something, let me know. I'm your man. We'll take care of you. Let's take a Taylor Wrench break. We'll be right back.
Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
When you look in the mirror and see straight pearly whites, you know it's going to be a good day. When you show off that beautiful smile to others and they smile right back, your day gets even better. That's what Invisalign can give you. They're clear aligners you wear in your mouth. No wires, no brackets, no metal. Most people won't even know you're wearing them. But when you're done, you get to have straight teeth that'll make you want to smile. I'm Dr. Jamie Cameron at Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics in Weatherford. We're having a huge savings event on Invisalign September 17th and 18th. That's up to $1,000 off Invisalign treatment. Spots are limited, so call to see if you're a candidate. 816-6700. 816-6700. Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics in Weatherford, catty corner to Walgreens, where we treat you like family and do life-changing dentistry. Saving up to $1,000 on a beautiful smile is worth the call. 816-6700. 816-6700.
There are times you're sitting here and you can't help but cry. It's hard. A lot of the families that, they've been married for 75 years and one of the spouses has passed away. That's unimaginable to me, what that would be like. But you listen. I mean, I'm interested. I like hearing how they met and what they did on their last anniversary or, how many kids they have and stuff like that. I think that's cool. I like hearing that. Most of the people that come in here, when they start talking about that person, they start telling stories. And once they start telling stories, the mood lightens, and then they start laughing. Our receptionist in here is always amazed at the number of times people come in and they're kind of standoffish. And before they leave, they're laughing and cutting up and being themselves. I think that's a key. Willis Granite Products. Our website is willisgranite.com.
There's this word we throw around a lot. Urgent. Urgent emails, urgent meetings, urgent everything. But when it comes to your health, urgent means something bigger, like not having to wait days or weeks for a doctor's appointment when you need care now. At Express Wellness Urgent Care, same-day scheduling is easy and walk-ins are always welcome. We're open 7 days a week right here in Elk City or at other clinics all across Oklahoma. And yes, we accept your insurance. So the next time you're sick or injured, head to Express Wellness Urgent Care.
Is your cattle mineral investment being washed away? Weather can cause conventional mineral to absorb water and blow away. Simply put, your cows probably aren't eating. That's why Purina created Wind and Rain Storm Mineral, a weatherized mineral that can stand up to the elements. Its larger particle size makes it harder to blow away and easier for water to pass through. Keep money in your pocket. Contact Farmers Union Co-op Gin, 720 South Main, Elk City, 225-0191.
You don't want to let your cotton set in the field day after day waiting to be gin. Now to better serve you, the cotton farmers in Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle, Lone Star Gin has processed over 540,000 bales of cotton. They've got locations in Pampa, Texas, and now in Burns Flat, Oklahoma. Lone Star Gin has the ability to process over 2,400 bales per day. All they do is gin cotton. Go to LoneStarGin.com for more information, and you can find them on Facebook.
Oh, Jimmy's all wound up and ready to go. Here comes more of Today in Ag with Jimmy Clark.
Mangum, Oklahoma. Here's your Hobart Farm and Garden Ag Weather Update for southwestern Oklahoma. It's 103. Feels like 101. Heat risk is moderate. Dew point's 53. The humidity is 20%. And you know, Willow's not very far from Mangum. You imagine those firefighters out there dressed up, fighting that fire. Be safe out there, guys. 24 or 10-day rain total 0, 3-day average 4-inch bare soil temperature 92, sunset at 8:23, hot 109 today, clear 75 tonight, and tomorrow more the same, 107, but very little wind tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to be out of the northeast when you wake up in the morning. So there you have it. A couple things to share with you before we get to the Heyday Wednesdays, brought to you by Great Plains Bank. There's a Ollie Strong fundraiser to raise money for the Hargis family, for their young child. All money raised will go straight to the family. It'll be August 23rd here in Elk City at Poppy's Pit and Grill there on Blue Ridge Drive where the Elks Lodge used to be. August 23rd, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pulled pork sandwiches, hot dogs, snow cones, and inflatables by donation and a raffle. Local businesses involved: Poppy's Pit and Grill, Western Oklahoma Inflatables, DJ's Rentals, and supported by the Down Bikers Association. So if you get a chance, run by there that day and help raise money for the Hargis family. Young child needs some help. And then we got the Elk City Rodeo Champions at the 88th annual one coming up Friday, September 4th, Saturday, September 5th, Sunday, September 6th. All rodeos times will be at 8 o'clock. And new this year, which I'm excited about, is the Chuck Wagon racing. Teams of horses fly around in the figure 8 pattern, racing to be the fastest, who's going to win. And all kinds of deals. So tickets, $20 to $35 for reserved grandstand, $20 to $25 for reserved south chairback seating, and $12 to $14 for bleacher sitting, $10 to $12 for kids bleacher seating only, ages 6 to 12. So you can check it out on elkcityrodeo.com. You can get tickets starting August 31st at Circle A and Barbara Dyson Ford, and then ticket office at Butler Brothers Arena. So there you go. One more thing before we get to it. And I think I might have a winner on the guest. It wasn't close, but the closest it's going to get. The show's about over. First annual Missions Effect Golf Tournament, Swing for a Cause at the Greens at Burns Flat. This is put on by the One Church Women's Ministry. It's pretty good. You can get a hold of Brittany or Stacy with One Church Women's Ministry. 4-man team, or you can get in as a player and put on a team. Lunch will be provided by silent auction. There'll be prizes. Bringing own carts is encouraged. Limited carts at the course. All proceeds will support One Church at Elk City's mission team to go out and bless the world. Together we drive hope forward with the Thrive Missions Women's Ministry. There you go. Stuff. Okay. let's see. Let me get the list up here. Sorry. I'm slacking on the job. Hey, you guys remember, check out all the people that are running for office in the runoff next week. It's going to be happening. Uh-oh, my phone messed up. Hang on. Let me try this again. Election, when is it? Next Tuesday for the runoffs? Yep, it is. So check out your who's running, the candidates running. Be sure of that. Okay, you guys got your pencil and paper ready? The 150 bales of Midland 99 is gone now. We got round bales of wheat hay around Sentinel in Ouachita County for 580-393-1000 is that phone number. Wheat hay, Sentinel, 393-1000. Last year's wheat hay, $90 a bale. Wheat rye hay, $80 a bale. Rye hay, $70 a bale. That's south of Canute, 580-243-8610. 1,300 round bales of wheat and crabgrass, $30 a bale. Up by Cushing, 918-225-9265, 918-225-9265. And we got 110 round bales of grass hay, $65 a bale. 1,500 bales of good Sudan grass. This is all down by Altus, $75 a bale. 580-301-1451. Down by Altus, 580-301-1451. And 200 bales of failed wheat, crabgrass, $55 a bale, east of Hennessy. 400 bales of irrigated Bermuda, $175 a ton. Uh-oh, there we go. And that's up by Ringwood. 580-542-1325. 580-542-1325. And something else about that last phone number, he has access and knows where all kinds of hay is for sale if you want to give him a call if you're looking for something specific. How's that? Let me check the text line and make sure somebody yeah. Oh, they were answering me, but they wasn't even near close. So I do have a winner for the Great Plains Bank hat and work gloves for answering the question. He did get it right. And so it was $4,000 is what that 2 inches of rain brought last night in the live auction. So here's the breakdown of that. They had actually $1,500 was bid by Great Plains Bank, $500 Tommy and Nelda Tucker, and then the Sarah Kiwanis matched it for another $2,000 for a total of $4,000. That's $2,000 an inch for the ring. God, I hope they get it. Bring it my way. So there you have it. All right, let's see here what else we got going today. Deadline on the yesterday I brought up September 15th deadline to update your farm LLC structure for higher USDA limits. Know the two numbers that matter before the September deadline. According to Paul Neffner, if you farm through an LLC or S Corporation, USDA just handed you a bigger payment limit and a September deadline to lock it in. On June 2nd, the Commodity Credit Corporation published its final rule writing the One Big Beautiful Bills Act payment limit changes effective the day it published. The headline, starting with the 2026 program year, LLCs and S corporations are no longer stuck with one limit for the whole entity. They now get treated the way general partnerships and joint ventures always have, which is one limit for each owner who is actively engaged in farming. The rule calls these qualified pass-through entities, which is any entity taxed as a partnership, S Corp, and LLCs that have an elected corporate treatment. Two numbers matter. First, the OBBBA raised the ARC PLC limit and indexed it to inflation. Roughly $160,000 for 2025, a tentative $164,000 for 2026. Plan on those, not the $125,000 that rules on examples that still use. Second, the stacking. A 4-member family LLC that used to share a single $164,000 cap now is $656,000. Get some of that. On a farm with enough base to generate $700,000 in ARC PLC, that's nearly $500,000 you stopped leaving on the table. There's also relief on the $900,000 income cap. Normally, average adjusted gross income over $900,000 shuts you out. The OBBBA waives that cap for disaster and conservation programs and the NRCS conservation programs. If at least 75% of your average gross income comes from farming, ranching, but note the cap is only adjusted gross income, and the 75,000 test runs on gross income before expenses. Overwhelmingly, agriculture operation usually clears 75,000 easily. Really? So here's the catch. You must have updated your entity structure, if any, in place by September 15th. File an updated farm operating plan on FSA Form CCC 902E, certified decertified. Good news for those guys that qualify for that. See you tomorrow. It's the Day in Ag with Jimmy Clark, brought to you by First National Bank and Trust of Elk City in Sayre, America.
You've been